All right, everybody. If you're watching this, you're probably on a tight budget, or you just want something reliable without paying a fortune. And guess what? You don't need a newer car or a giant monthly payment to get reliable wheels. Today, we're talking about the best cars to buy when you're on a tight budget. And I mean extremely tiny budget, like $2,000 to $3,000 or even less. These cars might not look pretty, they might have faded paint, dents, a sagging headliner, but they'll stretch your small budget until you're ready for your next upgrade. Here's why I chose these cars. They're reliable, they're fuel efficient, they're cheap to repair. You can fix a lot of things yourself. Parts are everywhere. Junkyards, online, marketplace. They're usually sold by private owners, which means negotiation power. And most importantly, they fit that $2,000 to $3,000 range depending on mileage and condition. And please, before you buy anything, get a PPI, a pre-purchase inspection. A good mechanic will save you from a disaster. It's worth every penny. Alright, let's get into the list. Number 1. Toyota Echo. Let's start with a sleeper, the Toyota Echo. This little car is cheap to buy, cheap to run, cheap to fix, and stupidly good on gas. You're looking at around 35 miles per gallon city and over 40 miles per gallon highway. The Echo is lightweight, simple, and crazy reliable. It's one of those cars that just doesn't quit. People have pushed these to 200,000 to 300,000 miles with routine maintenance. Yeah, it looks like a jelly bean on wheels. Yeah, it's basic. But when money is tight, this thing is a budget lifesaver. Best years in this price range, 2000 to 2005. Manual transmission versions are even better. Number 2. Toyota Corolla. Next is the king of reliability, the Toyota Corolla. These things are legendary. You can pick up a 1998 to 2002 Corolla for around $2,000 to $3,000 all day long. They're simple, fuel efficient, and everything about them is cheap to fix. If you just want something predictable, something that starts every day, this is it. It might not be fast, but it will outlive almost everything else in this price range. Look for clean ones owned by older people or families. You'll win every time. Number 3. Honda Civic. Next up, the Honda Civic. Late 90s and early 2000s Civics are perfect for budget buyers. They're light, fuel efficient, and insanely easy to work on. Expect 30 to 40 miles per gallon depending on the setup. But be careful. Civics are popular with young drivers, so some have been beaten like a rental car on spring break. Please, get a PPI on these. Find a clean, unmodified one, and you've got a car that will last years. Number 4. Toyota Camry. Now, let's talk comfort, the Toyota Camry. If you want something bigger and more relaxed to drive, the Camry from 1997 to 2001 is perfect. These engines are known to hit 250,000 to 300,000 miles easily. Fuel economy, around 20 miles per gallon city, 28 miles per gallon highway. Not bad for a roomy, comfortable car that'll take care of you. Some 2003 to 2005 models burn oil. Not a deal breaker, but good to check service records. Number 5. Toyota RAV4. If you need an SUV, the Toyota RAV4 is the budget-friendly option. Older RAV4s are reliable, simple, and great for small families or people who need cargo space. They drive like a car, sip gas, and last forever. But check for rust, suspension wear, and AWD issues on higher mileage ones. A good PPI is extra important with older SUVs. Finally, number 6, Buick Lesabre. And finally, the big couch on wheels, the Buick Lesabre. These cars are not fuel efficient, they are not pretty, but they are extremely comfortable, cheap to buy, and incredibly cheap to repair. If you want something smooth, quiet, and dependable for very little money, this is your car. Plus, nobody else wants them, which means low prices every single day. Why buying cheap is smart. Let's talk about why buying a cheap car for cash is a smart financial move. When you buy a $2,500 car, no monthly payment, no interest, low insurance, low taxes, no worrying about depreciation, and affordable repairs. And when something breaks, older Toyotas, Hondas, and Buicks are simple. Mechanics know how to fix them without draining your wallet. Why a PPI matters. I'll say this again because it's important. Get a PPI. A pre-purchase inspection saves you from disasters. It can catch previous accidents, maintenance neglects, oil leaks, engine issues, transmission problems, rust, bad suspensions, worn brakes, hidden damage, and shady repairs. Spend the $100 to $200. It could save you thousands. Who these cars are perfect for. Here's the quick guide. Best fuel economy: Toyota Echo, Honda Civic. Lowest maintenance costs: Toyota Corolla. Most comfortable daily driver: Toyota Camry, Buick Lesabre. Best for cargo or small families: Toyota RAV4. Listen, a paid-off car is freedom, even if it's old, even if it's not pretty, even if the paint is fading. If it gets you to work, school, or wherever you're going, that's what matters. If you want a part 2 or want me to add more budget cars under $3,000, just let me know. If you got anything out of this video, could we ask you to like and subscribe? Please comment if you have any one of these vehicles and your experience with it in the comment section below, which helps our viewers.